Hey everyone, my name is Henry. I'm a graduate student at the University of Washington's Human Centered Design and Engineering program. In today's video, as you know it, humans, we are social creatures. We are always looking forward to interacting with people, interacting with nature, interacting with anything. And if there's anything that we've learned from COVID-19 stay-at-home order, that is being at home all day long is not a place of comfort and not a place of complete happiness. So, social isolation, huge thing. All we want to do is go outside to play. We want to go hiking. We want to go to the parks. We want to just get out there and have a companion, which leads me to the problem I want to address. Currently, millions of dogs are currently in shelters and foster homes awaiting adoption. So there's so many companionships ready to be made. The question is, how can we help connect people looking for the right companion for them? And so what this question really addresses is, how can we connect people who need companionship, who are looking forward to companionship, with the millions of dogs that are currently in shelter homes? No place to say. We have a lot of compassion for pets. We have a lot of compassion for dogs. How can we connect these two together to create a happy home? Now, diving into this problem, I completely understand that there are so many things at stake. So the things that I want to address specifically is I want to look at the long-term goal of pairing dogs with people to promote a positive association at home for both stakeholders. So in this situation, it's not about just making people happy. It's also about making dogs happy as well. And when we have two happy contributors, two happy partners, that makes the household situation for both dogs and human a great place to be. Who doesn't love a happy home, right? So the key factors in this product is gender, age, health status, personality, size, and breed. Now, these factors are directly linked to the dogs ready for adoption and are in foster homes. And the reason why I like to focus on these factors specifically is they really determine the outcome of whether people are able to connect with them. For example, age and health status are directly linked to pets. And so if we have a older aged dog, that might mean that the health status isn't as great. And so what that means is the owner can expect to bring the dog to the vet more often. Maybe there are more health issues that need more direct care, more attention. But on the flip side, that also means the dog might be low energy, might not need as much uh, attention, don't need as many walks to the park, but they still are able to provide a sense of companionship. They're good cuddle buddies, and they are just make the house feel a little bit more lively. And so the flip side of that is maybe people also love puppies. Puppies are a lot of energy, so much character to them, but that also means they require a lot of attention from the owners, having to learn how to change their diet, how to proper toys, a lot of dentist bills, a lot of vet bills. And so that really touches on the basis of personality. You know, what kind of personality fits for the right person. Some people, they like to go hiking every day, all day, every day. And so some dogs don't quite meet that personality for the person. So, you know, it's all about making compromises in this situation. What dog makes the best fit for the right person, and what person makes the best fit for the right dog. And so in my product, I really focus on simplicity. Simplicity is key. And what I mean by this is I want to allow the user to focus on learning about the dog fit for them. Now, there are a lot of adoption interfaces, web interfaces, mobile interfaces that display adoption opportunities close to them. But the one thing I've noticed with these website and interfaces is there's a lot of information. It really takes away the attention from allowing the user to just focus on the dog that is right for them. What is their characteristic? What is their age? What does it mean to care for them? What can they expect? But instead, they're hit with a lot of guidelines, so rules, steps to adopt them, a lot of protocols and procedure, and that really deters the user away from wanting to ultimately adopt the dog. And so that is not the situation that we like to put our users in. We want to ultimately promote a dog adoption where both the person and dogs are happy, and the household is a great place to thrive and live in. And so the solution I want to present is HOMEDOG. HOMEDOG, explore different breeds of dogs awaiting adoption and connect with the one that fits your lifestyle. So HOMEDOG is a web interface that really focuses on you, focuses on the user, and allows them to clearly navigate towards the dog that fits them, nothing else. We like to stay simple and we like to stay transparent. HOMEDOG is ultimately an interface that provides support in the background, but all in the forefront is just an open view of what dog meets their criteria, what dog meets their expectation, and what dog would ultimately make a happy household for everyone. So this is the homepage of HOMEDOG. Like I mentioned, simplicity is key. We want to keep it as simple as possible so there's no distraction for the user when interacting with the website. So at the top, we have HOMEDOG, large font with the about and contact. These are the only navigation bars that the user can click on aside from viewing the primary information hierarchy. Now, if the user has any questions and would like to contact or connect with customer service, these are the two primary tools that they can access. Other than that, the site really focuses on being straightforward and having a clear directionality of how users can follow and sort of reach the ultimate goal of adopting a dog that fits them the best. So here we have explore different breeds of dog awaiting adoption and connect with the one that fits your lifestyle, our mission. And to really learn more about you and learn more about the dog that fits your lifestyle, we have 6 drop-down menus for you to fill out. And in these drop-down menus, we also call them options. They meet the key factors that we really want to touch on. So we have gender, age, health status, personality, size, and breed. Now in this homepage, when you select them, we don't expect users to know exactly what they are looking for. So we provide pre-fillable options for them to help guide their decision-making process in this stage. So in gender, maybe they know they want a dog or female. Those options are there for them to choose. But if they do not have any ideas of what to expect, they can keep it as undecided. Same for age. If they know they want if they want a dog on the younger age scale, that decision is there for them to select, as well as mid-age range and the older age range. Same thing. If they don't know what age, they can always select not sure, unsure. And in health status, if people are ambitious about caring for dogs that require a little bit more attention, this option is there for them as well. But if they're unsure, that is also another option. In personality, if we have energetic, dogs who like to take naps more often, dogs who just want to play for a little bit, but for the rest of the day, they just hang out and don't require much maintenance, those options are there as well. Same for size. Size plays a big factor in decision making. So if you want a small dog where you can hold in your arms and just stroll around, walk around throughout the day, that's there. If you want a large cuddle buddy, that option is there as well. And same for breed. Some people, they have a specific breed in mind that they want to learn more about, to see what options there are currently for them to choose from. That option is there. So collectively, these 6 options are drop downs for users to select. And ultimately, when users input their choice, it configures and it draws from the database where there are multiple dog shelters and foster homes around the area, so they can see and view and navigate and also ultimately learn more about. So after inputting their options and selecting and configuring all these 6 key factors, they ultimately end up with this page. This page right here is just like the home page, very simple. There's consistency. The only difference is we have some results in search findings. So there, we like to emphasize simplicity. We like to highlight the dog's characteristic up front, be very transparent. So we have photos of the dogs and they are clickable icons where they can learn more about them specifically regarding the 6 key factors of age, personality, health status, you name it. And to make things more clearly, we also mentioned that there are 6 pages to choose from, and they can click on these arrow icons to view, browse with convenience. Now, we all know in situations like these where we made a decision, we configured a result, but just by viewing the outcomes, there's some slight changes we want to make. Now, we don't want to have the user to rewind completely back to the home page and reconfigure everything from start. So we want to give the user the option of just making a slight adjustment based on the results they already chose. So that can all be done with a simple click from adjust your dog preferences. So when the user clicks on this button here, they land on this page. This page is the exact same page as the home page and the page that they were currently on with results of their pre-configured findings. However, they can adjust based on what they feel like might fit their preferences a little bit more. So as you can see, the user interface shows consistency, shows simplicity, and there's a lot of visual communication where we have this outlier that stems from adjust your dog preferences, so the user knows, okay, this is adjustable drop-down menu from what I am currently at. So if they were viewing the outcome is Dachshunds, and they want to change the health status. Maybe they want to care for a dog that's a little bit more on the younger side, a little bit more energy, completely healthy. That's there for them to change. If they want to change the age range from being a puppy to something that's a little bit more on the seniority side, that's an option for them as well. So all in all, HOMEDOG is a page very focused on keeping things simple, keeping the navigation journey very simple, very clean, very consistent, to allow the user to focus on wanting to just make that adoption happen so that their household can be a happy place for both them and the dog. So there we have it. HOMEDOG is a solution to the millions of dogs that are on the foster home system that are ready for adoption. But one thing that makes HOMEDOG different from its competitors is its key attention to the user, to its stakeholders, on wanting to achieve the learning process for users so that they know what they're getting into. There's transparency in the process. There's not a lot of attention on the side that really deters them from making the adoption decision, and ultimately makes for a very positive experience for them in the process, so that when they do adopt their dog, the dog is there for them on the long run. They feel like it is the right decision, and if not, the best decision they've ever made. And if you can see in my photo, this is my son right here. One of the best decisions I've ever made, and this could be one of the best decisions you've ever made as well. So HOMEDOG, a better home for both dog and human. Thank you very much. This is Henry. Adopt a dog. HOMEDOG.